Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all around the beautiful world, welcome to another episode of Good of City Skylines. Guys, have you noticed what's happened here? This game just loads up very, very quickly. Before it used to take forever, but now it's starting to load up very quickly, which I'm very happy about. But I'll tell you a secret, guys. I'm letting it load prior. I'm not just going straight off the bat because it's just a waste of time. So it's loading up quickly, so we are happy. Guys, it is barbecue season. It is BBQ season. Gosh, everywhere that I'm driving, I keep coming across these billboards, and they have this, just delicious barbecues on there. And it's barbecue season, guys. Of course, you got to keep those calories in check. Otherwise, it won't be too great. But yeah, it's barbecue season, guys. So, just looking at my my notepad and trying to see, trying to find out some history about barbecues. Barbecues are very old. It's an old thing. They've been around since. Give me a second. Let me get this handy dandy machine going here. We've got to play some City Skylines at the same time. We've got to try and. What's going on here? Chrome's not working on here. Strange. Interesting. Well, my Chrome's not working. So what's up with this? Chrome's not working. I think it maybe needs an update. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out barbecues and their history. And yeah, so unfortunately, Chrome's not working, so we cannot do anything about that. Yeah, but it's barbecue season, guys. Watch those calories. Of course, we all love barbecue, right? We all love a little bit of a grill, get family together, and just enjoy some barbecues. Yeah, it's barbecue season. That's said and done, guys. Welcome to my channel. It is the Immaculate Tortoise, the half man, half tortoise. Welcome, 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 welcome. Of course, we're going our little lovely city up here. Our little lovely city in the desert, and what we got up here, we got they need a hospital nearby here. But this little section here that we're building, fire, of course, burned up. Little section up here, which is its own little community, which we're pretty happy about, and missing lots of things in the cities here, which is what we're quite happy about. But yeah, we've been growing this for a while now. Episode number 10, so getting better. It's getting better. Just gotta figure it out still. So, lacking fire departments. How about you guys over here? Just realized nobody really has a fire department, so if it burns down, let it burn, right? Disco Inferno. So we're just making sure everywhere is covered for fire. For police, the nearest police station is over there, but we'll give them one over here. Schools as well. We'll do that in a minute. Let's make sure that we are giving each little segment its own little authority that keeps the bad guys away. Our schools, what we got? Okay, primary schools, high schools. Sorry, primary schools are called primary. In the UK, we call we call elementary schools primary schools. So if I'm saying this and you don't recognize it, sorry, I'm calling it by its name, which is a primary school. Yeah, we need a primary school down here. Can we fit you here? Cool. We happy having you here. Get you over here. Cool. Yes. Need a high school. Bus. There we go. Happy with that. Over here at the top of the hill. Have you over here. Up to sleep. Go over here. Over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sorry, guys. You gotta move. Move them out, right? There we go. That should cover that sufficiently. And of course, over here, give them a school. Boom. Watch it reverberate backwards. Nice. I like that. I love that. That just makes my day, guys. The way it reverberates. Of course, over here, gotta give them a school too. Opposite the park. Over here. There we go. That should cover them nicely. Make sure the whole place is well educated, so that the kids can become, I don't know, find good jobs or something. Make sure that they're quite cool for such things. Plus, we need parks as well over here. Carousel. Police. I know there's a police station nearby, so what you complaining about? Up too steep. Sometimes I think the game over exaggerates sometimes, you know. When he says that, it's not even as bad as it's making it sound. Okay, there we go. That's a weird. I suppose you can walk down the hill. Hoping it wouldn't be that weird. That's strange the way it looks, right? Because we don't want to make this too goofy, so maybe we might have to be position, relocate that. This looks too goofy. The objective of this episode or this series is to avoid the goofiness. Before we had a lot of goofiness, but we are trying to avoid the goofiness for this one. Do I have yeah, I've got that plaza there, so things should automatically begin to update, or their level should automatically update or level up, improving the quality. This here should be a huge tourist attraction. But yeah, went to the gym earlier, guys. A bit drained, so you're gonna have to bear with me. The gym to pump some iron. It really does feel like flying. No feeling like pumping iron. Hard work, man. Hard work, bruh. Hard work. A little bit of hard work never hurt anybody. Never hurt a single soul. You're supposed to have things easy, man. You got to go through the pain. At the end is a tunnel, light tunnel. Going to the gym, it really does build you up in so many ways, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Some people would disagree, but yes, it does, brother, beloved one. It does. God gave you life. God gave you wisdom. God gave you strength. Those are the three factors. That's just the bottom line. For you and I, like it or not. Because we're not supposed to be wanderers. But yeah, there is a spiritual aspect of going to the gym that you learn a lot about yourself, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Try and go to the gym, see how you feel. So can we put a multi-story building up here? What would you put? No, we won't put you over here. We'll put you over this little district over here. Terrible. No, we won't leave you as it is. 10 minutes in, they make their way up and down there. Cool. Okay. Any more hills that we can take advantage of and allow residents to settle in? I suppose we can over here. Let's see. Boy. I suppose we can build a little residence up here. This. Or we can just leave it as a trail for people to follow, like a little natural reserve or nature reserve, excuse me, nature reserve. I haven't said the word nature reserve, rather than turning it into a habitat, leave it as a nature reserve. But like with trails and stuff like that. Now dirt. Trails made out of dirt. You know, like when you see those places and people go for walks and stuff. The only difference is we see the Skylines, the people don't even use them. I wonder whether the citizens are actually barbecuing. Imagine, I mean, how cool would that be if they had some fluidity to them? You know, they just follow the same pattern. You know, that's what's disheartening about this game. Then again, I've never played the latest one. I don't know what that's like, but my computer can run it, and I can't afford a new computer. I can't afford a gaming computer, so we got to play this. Unfortunately, I just put up with it. But it would be nice if they had introduced like occasions and stuff like get-togethers and whatnot. So this is gonna be a little trail up here that people can walk. I was gonna change it into like a habitat or population center, but we'll leave it as it is. Any other mountains we can take advantage of before time runs out. Let's see, 9 more minutes. Can we go this direction? Wow, look at all this land here. Look at this valley, like that. But it's been a bit silly because it's not allowing me to unlock more than And this is it, dude. You know, why is it just being this goofy? If I could unlock all of them. Look at this valley here, dude. That's a nice place to build, right? That's like a nice. You can really build a little nice district there. But game says no. So cool, fine by us. I like the. We can put something here, I suppose. Okay, maybe later on. Last time we had built this little section here. I suppose now is a good time to populate this, or maybe we can populate the town district. Populate the town. High rise. What do we do here? There's these two main big roads here. Yeah, cool. Guess we'll put some little side roads nearby. We'll bring you down here. So make sure the grid. We populate this little area here, this little grid here. Why not? Let's go with the flow, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button. It's the gym, and I'm drained. Just need some legs. You know, legs take a lot of energy. They take a lot of effort. They are 50% of your body mass and overall what word are we looking for? Overall what? 50% of your body itself. So legs. Better way to phrase it. Yeah, leg workouts are just. This is why I do them on Monday. Just get them out of the way, you know. They really are. No feeling like a leg workout. No feeling like that. No feeling like a leg workout. Next you here. Moving on. Next you there. Lay the road here. This is as good as possible. This is all gonna be all high-rise. Commercial district. All high-rise commercial district. Boom. You can tell I'm just completely drained in it. I don't want to overdo it, so we'll just keep this simple. Keep this simple. Okay, now I suppose we can move people in, or allow shoppers to move themselves in. Okay, select you, high-rise. There we go. There we go. There we go. There is no water, but still they're moving. They all seem to move into the areas, you know? One thing I noticed, actually there is water, my bad. Didn't know that. One thing I didn't know is they always move into places where there is no services and then begin to complain. There's no services. Guys, it's barbecue season. It is BBQ season. So many barbecues, you know, people. I work for a supermarket. And, there's so many barbecues on stand, just meats and whatnot, you know. Thinking, wow, wait for this. Okay, so let's see. Let's populate this with some leisure centers. Of course, it's in the center. It's in the city center. So we'll do right here. Boom. Sorry about that. I mean to evict you like that. Interesting. What's this? BT Gravel Park. I don't know what that is, but that's 5 minutes. What's this? Strange quad architecture. I mean alien-like architecture. What if we put you over here? Let's see what do you do? Let's have those strange building. There was a strange building here and there. What do you do? Do you improve the coverage? Geo as well. We got floating beacon. Water required. Cool. What you got for us? We'll put some strange. The boulevard. This is gonna be the boulevard right here, right? So we gotta have these strange buildings, man. Everybody, visitor 0. Okay, this is our boulevard. This is our boulevard. Watch what happens now. We don't have enough workers. We don't have this. We don't have that. Blah 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 blah. Same old, man. Whilst the workers are just going about the day, walking from one place to another place with a dog. No fluidity. No fluidity. Not flexible. Give him something like make them walk in twos. Maybe it's just me. I've not really noticed them walking in twos. I don't think they walk in twos. Let's see. What you got for us? They're walking in twos? Are these 2 in twos? It appears as if they're in twos. These 2 over here. Let's see. Let's check them out. Got Thomas Young. Thomas Young. Who was this? Aspin Lewis. Residence at the Mir Toll residence. Yeah. Mir Toll residence. Going home improvement. Where are you going? Oh, see what I mean? Lack of fluidity. Aspin Lewis. An educated adult. Mir Toll. Okay, fair enough. Educated adult. Where's he walking? Oh, he lives nearby, so then lucky for him, huh? Lucky for him. He can just walk to the city center. Or to the boulevard. Walk to the boulevard. These buildings, are they updating? Is it the mods that's affecting the update rate? Because they just don't... well, this is updated. This is going to be flashing in a second, but we've built that section there. Okay. Suppose we can... no, we won't do that, dude. But I suppose maybe we can build some land over here. And I'd love to live up here, dude. Like, imagine having the view here, right? Seeing down, right? Looking down, right? Windows, right? Having the top room. Looking down, looking through, all the way down to the city, right? Cool. And towards the left-hand side, you can get the mouse positioned in the right direction. Is the airport, so pretty cool. It's okay with us. Okay, I didn't even notice these mountains over here. These hills over here. Excuse me. Oh, mountain. Let's see. So, what can we do last couple of minutes? Nothing. That's okay for today. I'm still a bit slow on doing this little area here, but I want to focus on building this little town district here, this high-rise district over here. But yeah, so I bought the tiles. Every single area has been unlocked, and wanted where's that valley? There was a valley, this valley here, to be completely unlocked all the way to there, but it won't let me, which is very sad. I'm breaking. I'd like for a harbor, but can we have a harbor? Let's see what time we got in. 18 minutes. Let's check for a harbor. Let me bring about a harbor here. Roach. There's none. There's none at all. So we cannot have a harbor. That's out of the way. That's out of the equation. And not have a harbor. So all we have is the transit road system and the network system. But that's okay. Got to make it work regardless. So that's it and done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people around the world. Hit that subscribe button. Help us grow our channel. Your support is wanted and appreciated on this channel. Guys, it's barbecue season again, right? So just watch those calories, you know, coming back to the gym. The purpose of me going to the gym is to watch the calories. But yes, barbecue season, so there's so much barbecue out there. Okay, and guys, so God bless. Have an amazing day wherever you are. Don't forget to pray, because prayer helps you. It heals you, meditates you, helps you release stress, connects you to nature, but it also connects you to God. But with that said and done, have an amazing day. Peace out. We did this today. We're going section by section, small amount by small amount, not taking our time. Peace out. Bye-bye.